but it's going to be first time that a North Korean leader cross the border into South Korea, and just the occasion that is going to let South Korean journalists cross the border into North. We're told will broadcast live as welcoming ceremony and also banquet after the meeting. The meeting itself clearly won't be broadcast live. We also have the menu. Obviously, we sought out the food source not only from the town of South Korean president, but also two previous president who met the Kim Jong-un and two previous summits. The father of the current Kim Jong-un is also going to be called buckwheat noodles from North Korea. So clearly a lot of thoughts gone into the trying to show an even kill between the two Koreas. So the preparation, as I say, ongoing now, and both sides appreciate that historic time. Paula Hancock, CNN. So 10 seconds to review. Which is the world major oceans is shallowest? Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, or Southern or Atlantic Ocean? The Arctic Ocean has the distinction of being both shallowest and the smallest ocean in the world. We've reported on the greatest Pacific garbage patch. Now it looks like the Arctic Ocean has won its own, but it's not necessarily visible to the naked eye. Researchers gathered samples from the Arctic in 2014 and 2015, and they say they detected tremendously dense amount of microplastic particles. There are pieces of plastic smaller than 5 millimeters. The food chain could be eaten there. And scientists say the biggest source for the type of pollution included packing materials, nylon paint, and a fiber often found in cigarettes. Point on this journey last week, we mentioned how scientists had developed the enzyme that can be break down a common from a plastic called polyethylene, PET. Here are details of how they work. PET is found in everything from plastic bottles to clothing. First developed in 1940, it's now a major part of the plastic problem. Our monitoring international forecasts more than 600 billion PET bottles will be made. The environment, but now scientists have stumbled upon a shortcut. A bacteria that can be digest PET plastic in a recycled dam in Japan, and we've taken the enzyme and bacteria produces. The enzyme is called PETase. It was, but it doesn't work fast enough to use in an industrial scale. Using the particular accelerator in Oxford, UK, McQueen, along with a colleague in Brazil and the US, examined that enzyme right down the economic level. The bacteria can break this down in a matter of days or week, but we're hoping to do this enzyme just in the same way you use an enzyme in a biological washing detergent, breaking down in grass stains. That's the goal. McGinn says it was the scientific community that had developed plastic, and now the same community use all technology and their disposal to find solutions to the problem plastic have caused. We're about to learn why I was told to be careful today's 10 out of 10 segment. First, about the seventh planet, Uranus. Second, about the scientist says that I've detected in the planet clouds hydrogen sulfide, that molecule that gives rotten eggs. There stinky smell. Anyone would notice since people couldn't survive there. Still, if you want to take a trip, you'd have to carefully plan it. The journey alone would stink. Traveling more than 1.5 billion miles couldn't take 9 years, so maybe you'd want to Saturn your attention to the ring. Seventh planet may not pass the sniff test.